Brussels sprouts and cauliflower, onion, fennel and cucumber, plum, pear and papaya, aubergine and saya, lime, lentils and quinoa, oatmeal bread and oatmeal flour, watercress and okra, tofu and sweet pepper.
So although on Happy Cow it says that it's vegetarian, but as it says here, no meat, fish, eggs or dairy products. It's totally vegan. Why it says on Happy Cow that it's vegetarian, I have no idea. It was the same thing with the Shojin Café foy. It's remarkable how strange that is. I've been wanting to go here so far, but the opening hours are very short and it's lunch menu, and if we eat breakfast late, then we can't go here. Skipping breakfast is also not an option because it's almost an hour bicycle away from home. You got a starter. Are you excited? What do you think about all this?
It looks delicious.
Looks delicious.
Yeah.
What would you want to try first?
I can try this one.
Okay. Really good? Give me a Japanese reaction. Yeah. Exactly, yeah. Okay, how about this? Oh, okay, yeah, oh. Umai, oh. Yeah, what do you generally think about the different things?
It's very like mild.
Mild? Okay.
Mild, yeah.
Now for the grand finale. I think this is the meat piece. I wonder what meat that is supposed to mimic. Your expression says a lot.
It tastes very like meat replacements, vegetables. It tastes very like vegetables, which is really nice. And this taste is more like barbecue sauce. So it's a very familiar flavor to it.
You know this thing you also got. You look exceptionally satisfied.
Mild as well. It tastes exactly what it is. Vegetables and rice paper that are fried a little bit. It's all of this tastes very clean, if I could say it like that.
No, it doesn't taste like really, what would you say, unhealthy and
Unhealthy, processed,
greasy.
greasy. It tastes very like what I think Americans would call organic.
Oh, it's actually really good, all of it. Absolutely. Okay, let me see. This is vegan eel. It tastes like eel. Wow. Texture is off, but the taste is the same. No idea what this is. This tastes like beef slice. No difference. How did they manage? Mild potato, sesame. What does it taste like?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it was the same, yeah. Wonder how the soup tastes. A little bit lack of taste, but I think that's the point. I also got some powders to add in it. Maybe I'll try that later, but it's like, yeah, it's really delicious. Absolutely. So what do you think?
Very good.
Was very good.
Yeah.
Tasted okay?
No, it tastes very good.
Well, I must say this was amazing, and how similar that tasted to eel was also remarkable. You know, I really like this type of Buddhist cuisine. It's splendid. Now I got some vegan jasmine tea. It's based on sesame and soy milk. You got some iced coffee with soy milk. Does it look good?
Yeah.
Do you often get like fresh iced coffee in Norway like this?
No. I've never seen it in Norway. First time I saw it was in the States. And I was so confused because that iced coffee in Norway is like just cold coffee and milk, but here is actually black coffee with ice in it.
The blender.
Yeah, too bad we didn't film it when I recorded him.
Oh, steer. Oh, that looks beautiful. The coloring keeps changing. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Now you got new dessert. Just some donuts, bowls.
Yeah. And soy ice cream.
Soy ice cream, delicious. Now I ordered vegan octopus balls in dessert version. Yes, I saw you were surprised. Yes, they're called octopus balls in English.
Wow.
No, they're not testicles, they're just balls with octopus in them. Although this is vegan octopus, because, well, they do the thing that everybody else complain about in Norway. Why do you have to call it animals if it's not animals, type of thing? It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so why should you call it barber cream if it's not cream?
Yeah.
What about lactic acid?
Which is normally vegan.
Yeah. No, it's it exists in animals as well, but it exists in plants as well. So it's like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't
It's a
necessarily.
chemical.
It's a chemical that just happens to be in dairy.
Yeah.
Now we're tasting both of them. What do you think?
I really liked both of them.
Yeah, me too. Like the donut balls, they taste like Norwegian donuts, but
Yeah.
much creamier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these they aren't desserty in my opinion. But they taste delicious. What do you think about them?
Tastes delicious, but I agree. They're more like a sweet dinner than actually dessert.
This isn't specifically here. This is something you see all over Japan. Little cute little bill. They look amazing. So what was your overall impression of the place?
I really liked it in many ways. Like, the food was delicious. The atmosphere is so calm and bright, you can say. The music is really like almost like Zen kind of.
Yeah.
So you really just have a good time with the atmosphere and the music. The view is fantastic, and the place is really like, it's just so calm.
Yeah, exactly. And it is basically in some kind of residential area.
Yeah, That's really cool too. And it's like the place is like it's so aesthetic in a like not like this formal way, because the place looks really good, but the tables and the chairs are all different from each other, which make it kind of retro.
Yeah, fantastic.
So we brought with us some of the pamphlets that were in the Ren restaurant, just for curiosity, to be honest. And I want to show some of them, since many of them actually are pretty pro-vegan. Well, this one you can say a lot about, but it's for Meat-Free Monday. And I have tried to just briefly translate those, since they are first and foremost in Japanese. And it has a lot of statistics, can't say the word, about the meat industry and the dairy industry, the egg industry, and why it is overall better for the environment to have a meat-free Monday. If I have understood it right, it also tells a little bit about how many animals that die for the meat industry, but I'm not really sure. And Paul McCartney agrees with this. You can do it! Next one is this sanctuary, Open Sesame. And it tells you mostly about how you can be a volunteer for only a day if you want, or regularly. You can find the sanctuary at Kumamoto Prefecture. This one is basically about fur production, and it is about how both wild catch and breeding are bad. Next one is this, and this is from Animal Rights Center, and this is a vegan organization. I think it seems so, because it takes they talk about fur and leather industry, they talk about the environment, they talk about food, and here they talk about animals in zoos, and they talk about fur and meat, and eggs and stuff. So this is also very nice, and there's a pig on the front, which is so cute. And the last one is about zoos overall. So this is mostly about how wildlife should be in the wild and not in a cage. And also, if I understood this one, I think it tells you that, well, it is possible to see a lot of animals and learn about the animals from videos and from like wild footages. And that's a good point. And this is from Peace, Put an End to Animal Cruelty and Exploitation. And that's also very nice. I'm so happy they have so much information at the Ren restaurant. I hope people read this. And one last thing I just want to add is how much I appreciate their focus on the ethical part of veganism, because there's not many restaurants that actually do that, as far as I have seen. And that can actually change those who just come in and eat because the food is good. And they can take these pamphlets with them and actually read about the cause of veganism and how they actually should change their ethical viewpoints. So after all, I would give this restaurant a 10 out of 10 based on everything we mentioned.